Greetings SLS people and SurroundEdByFreaks, so welcome back to Pokémon 3D here in company with my pseudo-voodoo. Today I am where I left off last time in, I always forget the name, Vermilion City, isn't it? Yes, hopefully this time we won't have any abomination of bugs and glitches and Snorlaxes refusing to cooperate and wake up at the music of the Pokéflute. But anyway, today it's raining. It's rather nice, it's rather poetic sometimes being at a sea city, at a harbor with the rain. After all, it's November. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not the case to keep pseudo-voodoo under the rain. Therefore, I think I'm going to bring Kingler out. Kingler likes the water, am I right, my dear? Giant crab, of course he does. Kingler is jumping for joy. I can picture a crab jumping, but I'm glad you are happy, Kingler. Anyway, last episode, the horrors of Lavender Town, we managed to reprogram the game over here to allow us to continue, because fat ass Snorlax wasn't moving out of this spot no matter what. And now we have a free way to enter the Diglett's cave, which should bring us to Pewter City, if I'm not mistaken, over here, Pewter City, where Brock is, but also where there is the museum, I seem to remember. And in Lavender Town, the director of the radio tower told us that maybe someone at Pewter City in the museum might help us with the weird signal that is going on. Hi, Team Rocket, it's clear, but you know, you always have to be dumb. Let's enter Diglett's cave, which luckily is just a tunnel. A bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. That was shocking. It's so shocking, I'm now Diglett's cave. It's absurd that there are some Diglets, am I right? Idiot. Let me just check if there is any item, because you're so idiot, you're so stupid, that you might not realize that there is an item right next to you. Kingler is gazing restlessly at the building. Yes, a lot of buildings here. You want to stay here with the adventurer, Kingler? You seem on the same wavelength of intelligence. Anyway, it's rather easy cave. You just need to go forward. Oh no, Diglett! I'm so surprised! How is it possible? Get out of here, Diglett. Fail to run away! Fine, I'll destroy you, bulldoze. What's that supposed to be? Huh? You want it? You want it? Use strength, Kingler, and destroy this stupid Diglett. I don't mind Diglett when they go wreck Professor Oak, or should I say Scammer Oak, always complaining about me using the bicycle whenever I want. Who's the one using the bicycle now, bitch? Another Diglett. Can I run away this time? Thank you. And here's the exit. Yes, it was easy. But first, no hidden items. It's a very useful cave, I must say. And let's go out. Maybe there is something here? Nothing at all. Great. This music. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god, this is the thing that makes my heart melt, I swear. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum. I am kinda lost right now. Ta-da-dum. Here there is a tree that I can cut. Oh, okay, yes. This is Pewter City. Oh, I think this is supposed to be the... What's the name of it? Emerald Forest? Viridian Forest? I don't remember. Viridian Forest, I believe. Yes. This is how it looks from the outside. So basically just tall, like bushes. But I suppose that if I enter that building, I can actually enter the area of the Viridian Forest, which will look different. And here I see a house. There are always a bit lower FPS when it rains, but then again, I don't want to every time restart the game continuously just because it's raining. After all, it's November. Oh, you come to talk to me? After all, it's November. It's rather normal that it rains. Wow, I'm surprised to see you here. You're the first visitor I've had in a long time. I'm super happy. Why, you are hungry? You gonna eat me now? Let me give you a little present. Oh, chicken nugget? Is that... They told you were hungry. That's a nugget. I can give you any nuggets of wisdom. So that will have to do. It's fine, don't worry. Here there is another place we can go. Another building over there, I wonder. Oh, I think I know. If you pass through that building instead, you basically bypass the Viridian Forest. So you don't have to pass through the forest and all the grass and all the Pokemon. Basically, I think you can go to Viridian City faster through that gate over there. You see? Yes. Diglett's Cave, Viridian Forest, and here there is Viridian City indeed. I still remember this stuff. Incredible. Oh, item over there. You won't run away from the Celtivaking pirate. Gib. Carbos! Nice. I love carbos. Bread, pasta, yes please. And here we cannot do anything. So to get to Pewter City, I suppose I have to use cut on the little tree. Then again, what kind of world is where you can't even go to a city if there is a little tree in the way? You think I didn't see you hiding in the grass? I know you're short, but I still can see you. I could put Typhlosion, but it's raining, so fire attacks will be weaker. So let's actually use Noctowl. This tree looks like it can be cut. Yes, destroy it! They're staying in the way of the Overlord. Seem to remember this guy had a Beedrill. Let's see if I'm right. If you walk in the tall grass wearing shorts, do you get nicks and cuts? Why are you asking me? You're the one with shorts in the grass. And plus, yeah, I guess it's not nice. You will have bugs. Bug catcher Ed, how dare you? How dare you? Being called like me and being a bug catcher. I have a phobia for bugs. How dare you? There can be only one Ed. Why did I use that? I meant to use fly. Oh well. It's a Butterfree. Pound. Stop pounding me. How dare you? There can be only one Ed, even if, as I said, I'm not called like that in this game. Bug buzz. They shiver thinking of big bugs buzzing around me. Super effective. I'm sorry, Butterfree. The only bugs I tolerate are Pokemon bug types. Told you, Beedrill! And I should go with a fly. See, to remember, this is the first time that I saw Beedrill in Pokemon Gold. Let's go with fly, my dear Noctowl. Owls actually eat insects, don't they? Yeah, I think so. Become Noctowl, you will have something to eat later, don't worry. You don't need to feast on Beedrill's body, don't worry. Parasect. Well, another fly should be good enough. So, I think that in... nice try with its Giga Drain, or Giga Drain, however you say that. Fly should be good enough. I think that in Pokemon 3D they actually put Viridian Forest, like the original Viridian Forest, and not the half-assed version of Pokemon Gold and Silver. They introduced it again in Hard Gold and Soul Silver, so I suppose... Ouch, ouch, ouch! When you're dumb, you're even outside in the grass, in the rain, you're gonna get a cold. They really sting when you take a bath. What? Oh, okay. I was thinking, oh, shorts really sting when you take a bath. And I was like, what? I suppose the cuts that you get wearing shorts. In Pokemon Gold and Silver, basically, this area of the Viridian Forest was just a little areas like with a path in the middle of the bushes. That was all of Viridian Forest, as if they cut it down. Because it was another area that they decided to... Then they decided that they were forced to cut from the game because apparently they couldn't fit all the areas in one single cartridge. Welcome to Pewter City. Okay, I thought you were going to describe a little bit the city, but fine. Here there is this kind of patch of grass with flowers. I never really understood what it was for, but the original Pokemon cities had this kind of, you know, weird designs. Pewter City, a stone grey city. I like how you have to go into the grass and the flowers just to read the, you know, the motto or the presentation of the city. Fine then. Here I'm not mistaken, you go to Mount Moon, okay. There's a notice here, Mount Moon gift shop now open. Ah yes, I remember. But we will get later in another episode. What's up, old man? Yeah, now I know I have to go to the museum. The big building over there. That's the museum. But I can't be bothered. I'm gonna talk with people. Oh, so you came all the way from Kyoto to here. This is the fat man voice. I need the old man voice. Ah, so you came all the way from Kyoto to here. Kyoto, wait, I forgot. I remember my old days when I used to travel around Kyoto too. Here, have this. It's a gift. Silverwing, yes, I remember that talking with this old man, it was important. It's weird because this is an item that allows you to meet with a legendary Pokémon. And I won't spoil you which one, it's easy to know which one it is. But the weird thing is that old man in the middle of the town. That's why I always talk with random people in the town. If you don't talk to this guy, if you don't talk around, you won't be able to meet with the legendary Pokemon. Also, I like that the Overlord is so important that when I talk to someone, the rain freezes in the air. And not freezes becomes ice, freezes like it stopped moving. Going to new, unknown places and seeing new people, these are the joys of travel. Well, true. I agree with you, old man. I will spare you, I guess. What does it say? Silverwing, a strange silvery feather that sparkles. Ooh, shiny. I like. Here we have the Pokemon Market. I should buy probably some potions and maybe Pokeballs, I will say. Be right back. Alright, I bought all that I needed. Now my inventory is full of useful stuff, luckily. Look at the little maggot over here, trying to prevent me from entering the gym. How dare you! You will be one of the rebels that will get hanged! Where is that I decided to hang my rebels? Lavender Town? I don't remember. Maybe I needed to decide. I needed to consult with my second-in-command of Kanto, Misty. Alright, now I see over there, look at the little idiot trying to ambush me. Yeah, you will wait quite some days, maybe a month. I don't know what happens after Pewter City, to be honest, since there seemed to be a plot. Nidoran, shake! Are you teaching your Nidoran to twerk? Go, go. That was a useful house. So this is the museum of Pewter City. And I remember in Pokemon Gold, I seem to remember it was completely closed. I don't remember if you could actually visit it. Or if it was yet another building. Can you stop? That was, cut out of the final release. Have you visited Pewter City Gym? The leader uses rock-type Pokemon. I know, because the leader is none other than Brock. I have never had a lot of sympathy for Brock. I mean, he can be funny in the anime I'm talking about. I would have preferred Ash to continue traveling with Misty rather than Brock. But they decided to change girl, basically. They decided that Pokemon girls sounds so weird. Girls in Pokemon World are attracted by unskilled trainers like Ash. So, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. I just realized Brock has a rock inside his name. Amazing. Yo, champ in the making, I'm a little maggot trying to prevent you from entering the gym and destroying my idol Brock. Brock isn't here right now, but he should be back soon. Maybe while you are waiting, you should check out the museum. I do what I want. Did I miss a building? I don't know if that building actually has an entrance, because some buildings in the Pokemon cities don't actually have entrances. Do you have an entrance? Yes, you do. Let's see if there's anyone useful here. Another old man. I like snoozing with the radio on. Another useful idiot living in Pewter City. I already start to dislike this city. Actually, not because memories. No, if you know me, my soft spot is memories. So, I never really understood these kind of, areas that you can access to next to the museum. They've always been there in Pokemon Gold, I remember. I suppose also Heart Gold. But I never really understood also this one over here. Like, yeah, you see? You can enter, but we have nothing else to do but to enter the museum. Pewter City Museum of Science. Okay, it's not a history museum. Too bad, I would prefer a history museum. Here there is a door, but you cannot access to the door. Maybe you will be able from inside the museum. Hello, first person view. Can I talk to you? Oh, that's probably the door that goes outside. How am I supposed to go there though? Unless they're going to open this table, this area. Oh well, maybe later I will know, or maybe there is just no way. I don't know, let's see. The second floor is being used to store recovered equipment from the Cinnabar laboratory. It's sad how much wasn't able to be recovered. Well, you weren't the one that gave me important informations. Old man, how many old men are in Pewter City? July 20, 1969. The first lunar landing. What? What? You're not supposed to know that! This is the Pokémon world! This old man suffers from Alzheimer. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I bought a color TV just to watch it. You're confusing anime that you're watching with real life, like the Pokémon world. See? This is probably a model of, like, this is like a comicon. You know what I mean? This is not real stuff. Museum of Science, Pewter City Comic-Con. Obviously. Space Shuttle Columbia. Columbia? Isn't Columbia a place in America? So, as you can see, do you see Columbia on the map? Of course not. Columbia, that doesn't exist, with like Celadon City, Cerulean City, Pewter City. These are real cities. Old man, I'm afraid I will have to call the ambulance. Stop being an old weeaboo and concentrate. I'm afraid he has a bit of Alzheimer. Oh, so here, Aerodactyl Fossil, a primitive and rare Pokémon. Nice. That is one magnificent fossil. The way I like how he prevents me from looking at the fossil. Nice, good job. I suppose that's a Kabutops, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see over here. The fossil actually turns towards me if I examine it. Like, yes? What do you want? Kabutops Fossil, a primitive and rare Pokémon. Oh, I think actually I could, because he's standing one step further. Okay, I'm blind. Well, I talked with everyone and nobody told me anything about the radio signal. What am I supposed to do? Maybe these people over here, but I don't know how to talk to them, because I should be able to enter over here. But is there... Oh, there is a... I didn't see this little gap over here. Well, obviously, otherwise how could I have picked up these apricorns? I was about to say apricot, but then again, that's another fictional thing. Moon landing apricot, what are they? You mean Pewter City and Apricorn, I suppose. But here at the Pewter City Comic-Con, everything is forgiven. Okay, let's check once again if there is any item. No items. So now I can actually enter in this zone, which... theoretically, it's a zone that only, you know, who works at the museum can access to. But, you know, I am the overlord, I go where I want. Hey, what are you doing back here? As I said, I do what I want, I am the overlord, thank you very much. Let's talk with these two that are playing Pong, clearly, on that. I wouldn't call it computer, but, you know. Hello! I study fossils. Most of my equipment was lost in the Cinnabar Island eruption, but I was once able, to revive Pokémon from fossils. Now you're not anymore? We are working on getting new equipment, but it may take a while. It's okay, well, the last person that I can talk to in the museum, it seems, so you better tell me something about the radio signal. Hello there! I specialize in electronic signals. I can tell you anything you want to know about things like radio signals. Okay. Thank Arceus. You want to know where a transmission is coming from? Sure, let me check. Let's see. Well, that was fast. Seems to be a message to members of Team Rocket. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, what? You don't say. I would have never guessed. How did you know that? You must be an expert. This is probably another guy that is taking part at Pewter City Comic-Con pretending to be a scientist. Get out of here. There was something about a plan and a powerful Pokémon. Plot. The plot thickens. The rest of the message was too garbled to understand. I wasn't able to find the exact location of the transmission yet, but I can tell you it is coming from outside of Kanto. So in Johto again, or somewhere else. It will take me some time to find the exact location. If you come back in a few minutes, I should be able to tell you where it is coming from. If you need something to do, I hear the gym leader is strong. Don't be ridiculous. So outside of Kanto, it's either Johto or, well, there are ancient ruins up here. That's still Kanto. So that was my guess. Because, you know, like in Johto, there was the radio signal coming from the Alpha Ruins, from the Unknowns. I thought that the radio signal might be coming from the ancient ruins. Then my next guess would have been Mount Moon, because Mount Moon there is really not that much to do. But outside of Kanto, it's either Johto, I don't know, Mount Silver, okay. Mount Silver is considered Johto, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Mount Silver is Johto. So it might be... No, it can't be Mount Silver already. No way it can be Mount Silver. Because Pokemon in Mount Silver are way too strong. So unless I have to first defeat all the gyms, and only then go to continue this quest, I don't see how it could be Mount Silver. Oh, yes, I jumped. I'm a rebellious kid, okay? Alright, I suppose. I bet now the maggot that was standing in front of the gym disappeared. Yes. Thought so. You were afraid of my wrath. Huh? How about that? Yo, champion making, you're really rocking. Huh? Pan. Are you battling the gym leaders of Kanto? They are strong and dedicated people, just like Johto's gym leaders. Not like the Johto Overlord, though, who soon will be also the Kanto Overlord. Alright, so Brock and that little minion that will try to stop me probably use a rock-type Pokemon. Therefore, I would say Kingler is ready to rock. Let's see. The trainers of this gym use rock-type Pokemon. The rock-type has high defense. Battles could end up going a long time. Are you ready for this? Camper Jerry, let's see what you got. Wait, what? Sandslash, a ground-type Pokemon. Trainers of this gym, I didn't even say Brock. Trainers of this gym use rock-type Pokemon and Sandslash. Excuse me, what the fuck? Okay, well, doesn't really matter to me because water is super effective also on ground. So, sorry Sandslash. Nice. Oh! I thought, well, maybe at least he will have some rock-type Pokemon now. Nope. Just Sandslash. What are you doing here? I have to win these battles. No, you don't. You won't. You can't. I'm sorry. Hey, you! Trainer from Johto! Brock is tough. He'll punish you if you don't take him seriously. Let's be honest. Brock is not a real Pokemon... Like, he's a Pokemon trainer, but he's not a real gym leader. That's why he was able to go around wherever he wanted with Ash, leaving his gym without gym leader. I mean, Ash defeated him probably just because Brock was the guy cleaning the gym, and the gym leader wasn't there in that moment, and so Ash, since he's very smart, challenged him, and Brock is like, oh, I might as well roll with it. Are you enjoying the Pewter City Comic-Con? Just don't confuse reality with fiction. You're not a real gym leader. You can't even see which Pokemon you are sending into the field. How are you going to defeat me? Let's be honest. It reminds me of my cosplay, that I can't absolutely see anything, but I know that I'm doing a cosplay, so Brock, be aware of yourself. Wow, what was the voice of Brock? I don't know. Wow, something like that. That sounds like Owen Wilson. Wow. It's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter City gym leader, okay. I'm an expert in rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on! We'll see about that, Brocky. Golem! That's an interesting Pokemon. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, I cannot not sing. This reminds me of the turkey cover of the Kanto Gym Leader Battle that you can find on YouTube. Golem supposedly quite strong Pokemon, but having the type advantage and 6 levels more, will I be able to one-shot it? Ah, nice! Sturdy! My immortal enemy Sturdy! How dare you? Defense curl, well, that won't help you that much. I should be able to defeat you with a mud shot unless... okay. At least Brock decided not to cheat. Let's be honest, he probably forgot the max potion at home, so... Omastar! Well, Omastar... First of all, how do you have fossil Pokemon? How? It's probably not a real fossil Pokemon, it's probably like a Geodude with a cosplay on, because we are a Pewter City comicon. Let's be honest, it's probably just a Geodude. But again, since theoretically Omastar is rock and water, I believe, how about Ampharos? Hopefully it won't have any ground type attacks. Brine, that's ice, isn't it? But with a discharge, I should be able to defeat Omastar. Yes, good job! And Kingler is level 58, can't stop, won't stop. And Ampharos is level 59, can't stop, won't stop. This is not cosplay, my dear. Rhydon, yes, definitely. Time to change and send Kingler again, I suppose. Oh, Horn Drill, that could have been quite a good attack. But with Surf, this should be good enough to defeat a Rhydon. Unless he has Sturdy. Sturdy! How dare you? How dare you? Earthquake? Ouch! Okay. I could use Strength. But what if Brock decides to cheat and use like a max potion? If I go with Surf again, after all, I have 12 of them, so I have plenty. If I use Surf again, even if he uses a max potion, I might one-shot him, because Sturdy only works once. Ah, you don't even try, huh? You know you're out of your league. You know you're just the guy cleaning this gym. You're fooling everyone, trying to make them believe that you're actually the gym leader. Probably that wasn't a Rhydon. It was just a guy with a Rhydon suit on. Onyx! Shouldn't be a problem with another Surf. There you go. Ah, I see how it is. Fine then. Oh, he had a Citrus Berry and Sturdy. Okay, let's see. Screech. I'm sorry, my voice is much more annoying than your Screech, and my Pokemon are used to it, so... Again, I will use the same tactic, because using Surf, it's safer. Yes, boy! Good job. I must say though, Brock, kudos to you for not cheating. Kabutops, and yet sending another guy, that's clearly a guy with two, you know, probably cardboard made, like blades, pretending to be a Kabutops. Obviously, you cannot have a Kabutops, because they're extinct. I suppose, once again, I will send Ampharos. Since, wait though, oh wait. Is Kabutops rock and water, or just rock? If it's just rock, I didn't choose very well. I don't remember. Gadrain. I suppose I did actually well to swap Kingler, because Giga Drain would have, you know, hurt Kingler quite a lot. Let's go with a discharge. Yeah, Kabutops is very fast. Aqua Jet. Ow. You got paralyzed though, right? What about this now? Nice discharge. Would you have Sturdy? No? It's super effective. I'm sorry, guy in a Kabutops suit. minion camper said earlier, oh, be careful because Brock is stopped. What? What? Sorry, what? Bitch, what? Camper, what? If you were able to see what you were doing and what were you sending, then again, Brock doesn't even look like he has closed eyes in this sprite. He looks like he's high. Your Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock-hard defense. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. No, to be honest, you're weaker than I expected. I don't need a fake badge. Oh my god. Is this city even real, or is it just a giant comicon? I really enjoyed the battle with you. I'll give you the move Rock Slide too. It can sometimes cause your foe to flinch. I actually already have Rock Slide with Sudowoodo, so I don't really need it, but sure. The world is huge. There are still many strong trainers like you. Just wait and see. I'm going to become a lot stronger too. The world is huge, there are still many... What? You already told me that. Didn't the guy cosplaying the scientist in the... Okay, museum, I guess it's not even a museum, it's the cosplay center, the Comic-Con center, tell me that I needed something from Brock? If you want to pass some time, just go defeat Brock, it's gonna be easy. You will take a few minutes. Hey you, trainer from Johto, Brock... No, it's not. Stop trying to save his ass. I destroyed him, I destroyed you as a trainer, I destroyed you in an Omastar suit, and you in a Kabutops suit. Or was it actually you in the Omastar suit? The gym didn't give you much trouble. At least someone who recognizes that. The way you took charge was really inspiring. I mean that seriously. Okay, not that I care. And we're out once again. Let's go to heal my Pokemon a little bit. And then go check, I suppose, again at the museum, at the Comic-Con Center, if... oh, I didn't talk to you. What are you doing alone in the roads? People will kidnap you. At night, Clefairy come out to play on Mount Moon, but not every night. How would you know? At midnight you should be sleeping. I remember that in Pokemon Gold you were supposed to wait for the Clefairy like late at night. Okay, late. I don't know what time it should have been. At least 11, I believe, in the evening. So obviously, for little kids with strict parents, that wasn't the case because they had to go to sleep soon. I didn't even say anything to my parents. I just brought the Game Boy Color in bed with me. Here we are at the Pokémon Center. I didn't even visit the Pokémon Center yet. Let's see if there is anybody else telling me important stuff. I think not, but you never know. I mean, I've met a lot of useless people in Pewter City, probably cosplaying as old people. But also the guy that gave me a... what was it? A silver feather? Silver wing? Yeah. Probably fake, because we're a cosplay event. I am looking for this Pokemon. If you have Haunter, would you trade it for Axatu? No, get out of here. Yeah, the Jimmy Cinnabar's gone. I was really amazed. Yes, I'm on the phone. Go away, bitch! Bitch! Oh! Kingler, surf, please. Stupid idiot. Well, it sounded a bit too sassy and too, you know, weird talking for being someone who was talking to me. So I thought actually she was talking at the phone, but how dare you being rude like that? Must Pokemon get drowsy? Drowsy? Is that... What? My mind has just been blown. Drowsy, the Pokemon Drowsy, has his name after Drowsy, you know, like sleepy. Because one of the signature attacks of Drowsy is Hypnosis. What? I never realized that. Obviously, English is not my first language. If they hear Jigglypuff singing, there are several moves that can be used only while a Pokemon is asleep. I suppose another one ready to be hanged in the square when I will have total control of Kanto. Now let's go to the quote-unquote museum. I seem to remember in Pokemon Gold that you could not even enter here. It was completely closed. In Heart Gold instead it was open, there wasn't much in. But I remember there was a guy that could that you could bring the fossils to, and he will basically give you Omanite or Kabuto, or maybe also Aerodactyl, I'm not sure. But also, I remember that in the museum there was an event that I took part to. while playing Hard Gold on the Nintendo DSi, which would spawn Latios or Latias, one of the two. Yes, and then remember, I actually fought Latios or Latias around here. Yes, memories. Oh god, I feel so old. What's up? Actually, when this video will be published, I'll probably be back from the biggest comicon of Europe, so... Ah, you're back! The radio signal is coming from a warehouse on... What? 5 Island. 5 Island is one of the Sevi... Is that how... Yarr! Sevi? Sevi Islands, an archipelago not far from Kanto. We are going to a new land. Are you... just picture me grabbing this guy from the throat and shaking him. Are we going to a new land? On an island? Yarr! What? Normally there is a boat that runs between Vermilion City and the islands, but the sailors have joined the relief effort for Cinnabar Island, and so the ferry hasn't been running. I thought like the sailor joined a rebellion or something. Rebellion against their Mad King, their overlord. Ridiculous. Destroy every rebellion. While you were gone, I contacted one of the ferrymen and he agreed to take you to 5 Island. I hope that Team Rocket hasn't been causing much trouble here. If only you know who you were talking to. The head of Johto division of Team Rocket. Let's see if these are actually rebel Team Rocket members, or just, you know, pranking me a little bit. It's fine, don't worry. Whoa! I'm so glad that Hiker parried not about this. Hey! I seem to be a little lost. Once I find my way back, we should battle. I will call you then. Bye! How about you don't waste your battery of your cell phone and call for help, maybe? But Sevi Islands, or Sevi Island, I have no idea how to pronounce them. But there is no such thing here. Yes, Seafoam Islands, this is the ones that were already in Pokemon Gold. But yeah, I would have thought that the new areas would have all been, you know, signed somewhere. And I wonder still how you get to Ancient Ruins up here. It will be very interesting. The only thing that is left is Saffron City. Maybe Saffron City with a train. I should go check. Alright, but Saffron City is not open yet. I don't believe it is. Well, let's go with order. I can fly back to Vermilion City and get the boat, the ship, the boat, whatever, that will take me to Sevi Island. I actually finished Pewter City, everything that there was in Pewter City, quite fast. I mean, oh look, hello hentai, over there I was about to say hentai. Oh god. I finished it quite fast. Vermilion City it is. I could even go around and do stuff, but at this point, I mean, I will just follow the plot. Surely, it would have been more, well, not romantic, but more suitable to go to an island over there during summer, and now it's almost winter. If you ask me, I like November, October, November. I like, how do you get to the... Okay, to the dock. I should know where to go to the dock. Ha, gay! But to be honest, I wouldn't mind a nice boat trip in November. Even if it's raining and everything. Oh, wait, I saw something. Okay, for the boat, you're supposed to go right. But I think I saw that... Oh, yes! The truck actually has textures. Nice. It doesn't have lights or anything in the front. It just has like a Pokeball logo in the back, but sure. Alright, we should go now to this place that I was wondering what it was for when I was in Vermilion City. I am excited. I'm going to visit new islands, but wait a second, Sevi Islands, I've heard them somewhere. Are they actually real Pokemon? Okay, real Pokemon Islands. Pokemon Islands that actually appear in official Pokemon games? Are those the Orange Islands that are in the anime between Kanto and Johto? Or are they only for Pokemon 3D? Okay, I will go check on the internet right now. And turns out that these islands are accessible in, what was it? Leaf Green and Fire Red, which I never played. And also, I seem to have read also in Emerald. I've played a bit of Emerald. I don't remember going to Savvy Islands. So, sailors, are we ready to sail for new lands, new islands, to conquer and pillage? They will probably think, what the hell is this guy talking about? We're gonna beat him up. Look at our arms. One punch would be enough to send him to oblivion, to send him to Davy Jones' locker. Yo, I am the navigator. If you ever find any odd maps, okay, that's not. They don't care. Shut up! I'll kill Hodio. Down my boat. Yes, it's my boat now. Problem? Try to get it back. Probably it's you then. Are you hello? My friend told me you needed to go to 5 Islands for an emergency. Are we ready to go to 5 Islands? I sounded actually like, are we ready, kids? Yes, I am ready. Okay, let's go. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat, everybody. Look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat. See you later, ground fags. Amazing! Yes, they didn't even remove the train. Doo-doo. Basically, that is the animation that you see when you use the train in hard gold, more or less. Also gold a little bit, without the camera spinning around though. And they used it for the boat, which was amazing. Good job. Just that they didn't remove. They used the same soundtrack, and it has also the train going doo doo, and they didn't remove it for the boat. But no, never mind. Fine. It's so cool. It seems Team Rocket has taken complete control of 5 Island Town, so I decided to let you off here. Coward! If you want to return to Vermilion City or heal your Pokémon, let me know. Ridiculous! Whoa! Oh, there is an item here? It's a metal coat! What? What was the metal coat doing here? Wait, where? Did they sink our boat? Did they have cannons? Is that a cannon? What? What happened? Nice. I love new lands. I love new lands. What is this thing? I have no idea. But oh, I love the fact that is not raining here. Nice. This feeling of cold because we are in November, as I said, and the islands remind me when I was in Scotland. Not because Scotland is an island, but I visited many coasts. And there were islands and strong wind, and it was cool. It was cool, literally. Also, I hope there will be more surprises like this because, just as I said many times, one of the things, probably the thing that I was wishing the most while playing Pokemon Gold when I was little, is that there were more lands and more places to explore, and that's what I'm doing right now when I'm 27. Yay! So I'm SurroundEdByFreaks. Next episode, I will check what's up with this island, and we will see if my Team Rocket needs a good spanking, or it's just a prank, Overlord, just a prank. So, I SurroundEdByFreaks here with my Kingler and Team Rocket members and 5 Islands. This is all. See you next time. Bye bye.